Hey there, welcome back. We got a new 7-star Tera Raid boss in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it is Primarina. And no idea if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. Maybe it's Primarina? Anyway, either way, you guys know how I am with Pokemon names. So we're going to get into all the details for this thing, exactly what to expect from this raid, and exactly how to solo it. It is a bit of a tough one, so stick around, get all the details, and as always, check out those Pokemon showcase battles. Okay, you know the deal. Let's get into this thing. Got the side-by-side view for Primarina. That is the Cerebi.net database, which is a phenomenal database for exactly what these raid bosses are, how they work, as well as everything else Pokemon. And then we're going to use the actual game footage there on the left. So let's get into the summary of what to expect for this Pokemon and kind of how this thing works. Whoops, not move. Summary. There it is. From the raid, of course, it is going to be Fairy Tera Type. So that's the biggest thing to know. It's the only type you got to deal with. In other words, it's going to be weak against Steel and Poison types. All right, we're going to focus pretty much on the Steel category, though. And you'll see that here in a moment. Moving on over to what the move set is. We're going to go through this very, very quickly and then get on over to those showcases because that's the more fun part. So here's the move set and what you have to worry about. It is all special. All right, Primarina is all special, no physical attacks. So you got Moonblast, really, really strong move. And of course, it is the signature move that goes with the Tera typing. Sparkling Aria, also very, very strong. 90 damage, 100 accuracy, nothing too crazy there. Cures burn, no big deal. Oh, and Moonblast also lowers your special attack, which is not a big deal for our builds, so don't worry about that. Sing, this one is really, really annoying, but we're going to talk exactly how to counter this Sing to make this boss actually much more manageable. Psychic, that is the fourth move, and of course has the ability to drop the target's special defensive stat, which could be very, very detrimental, which is why we're going to focus on those Steel types, because it's resistant to Psychic, and it just really makes this not use Psychic pretty much at all. So, really, really good. Let's jump into this and get through the rest of the details. All right, in terms of stats for Primarina, here's what you have to worry about. Overall, she's pretty good in terms of the special attack and special defense side of the box. You see over here, very much loaded to the left. So any of your special special attacking Pokemon that you're attacking her with aren't going to do that much damage because of that high special defense. Oddly enough, my number one Reckon Pokemon is going to be a special attacker. You'll see that here shortly, exactly which one that is going to be. Overall, though, we do have a physical attacker that works really, really good because of the defense that is the lower side of the bracket. That's what you have to worry about there. Ability, Liquid Voice, sound-based moves become water-type moves. In other words, the Sing, I think, probably becomes a water-type. But other than that, everything else she has is irrelevant. So don't worry about it. Okay. That covers that. Of course, Mightiest Mark, when you catch it from the raid, that is the most important thing. We get those Mightiest Mark Pokemon. We love those. Let's talk about the actual raid flow. So we're going to jump over to the left side of the screen, right side of the screen, other left, the right side. Over here, use the Cerebi database and go through the raid flow real quick. You do see the 4 moves that we talked about, Moonblast, Sparkling Aria, and Singing Psychic. Beyond that, just 2 coded moves. All right, coded moves are used at predictable intervals, and we see those down here in this box. Okay, you see exactly when those are going to be used. So what do we have? We have Encore and Surf. Both Encore and Surf are going to be used at those predicted intervals. Predictive? Yeah, struggling on this one. All right, Encore is going to be used at 79% time. So that's right there. 79% time, so about 80% time. We'll round it up. Going to use Encore. I have yet to have that even be an issue. 99% of the time, I think she's used it on the NPCs. I would say 100% of the time, use it on me once. Wasn't a big deal. So other than that, he only uses it once, and it's going to be on one random party member. Surf at 50%, no big deal. Have not had an issue with Surf at all, because by the time we get to 50% HP, we're already set up, and we're ready to go through this battle, having no issue at all, surviving that Surf. Beyond that, the big parts of this to understand is really kind of a lot of stuff happens between 80% and 100%. And that is the shield activation triggers at 80% HP or 75% time. All right, that's gonna be key. We'll get that shield up as always. Reduce a Tera Orb charge. That one's annoying. That's kind of new for these 7-star raids. Not new, but it's rare. We do have to get 4 attacks off really to make this get our Tera typing up. So no big deal. We'll make that work. Beyond that, 85% time. So right here, PRIMARINA stats do get resets, and then right after that, at 80% time, the player stats, our stats, get reset. So that's key to how we begin to build this thing, and that'll make much more sense when we are in the raid showcases. Goes out. All right, that's it. That's it. We're done. Let's get over the showcases. Now we'll go down here and check out the loot pool real quick. I don't see it in the or no, it is in the loot pool. Hold on, there it is, right there. Herbamiscus still available in the 7-star raid. Really good. Do get like 3 and 4 of those per fight. Great opportunity to farm those, which is so much more important. You understand exactly how this solo strategy works. But let's get back over to the left side of the screen and talk NPCs, because that's the next most important thing to discuss. So here we are. We are in the YouTube box. All right, and we'll actually make this full size. There we go. Stop drawing on the screen so you can see what we've got going on here. Raid showcases are going to be on Golden Go, all right, King Gambit, and of course Arceus. Those will be the 3 raid showcases. All 3 of those builds, walking you through exactly what to do with those and how those work. Those are in my order of recommendation. It is going to be Golden Go, King Gambit, and Arceus. But how do these work? Why do these work? Well, these work because of these 2 NPCs down here. You know me, I always recommend the NPCs that are going to be stellar for these battles. In this case, you have 2 MVPs that you're going to want in your party. At the very least, you're going to want one of them, and I'm going to discuss both of them right here. They are Arbolivia and Bellabolt. All right, those are your NPC MVPs. I have both of them in my party, and you're going to see how well they do work to handle this boss. Now, why is that? Because Arbolivia has access to grassy terrain because of Seed Sower. She's going to put up grassy terrain all the time. That's healing. Awesome. But even more important to that is this move right here. Safeguard. Safeguard is key. Safeguard stops all Pokemon status effects on you. So super important. In other words, when Safeguard is up, you can't be slept. Sing does not work. Most of the time, the game is glitchy and she still gets Sing off even when Safeguard is up. So we may see that in the showcase. I hope not, because it is very annoying when it happens. But if you do get slept, no big deal. Throw in a heal cheer. Cures that and you're off and running. Our second MVP, Bellabolt, you know him. He's always in these videos when we have anything dealing with, oops, smacking the mic, anything dealing with special. And that is because of Light Screen. Light Screen right there. That move is critical for Bellabolt. Uses that a lot. Keeps it up. Half damage from special attacks. And of course, this Pokemon is all special attacks. Bellabolt and Arbolivia make your life so much easier with this Pokemon. There you have it. That is everything we need to know about this. Let's get over to the showcases. As always, if this was helpful, drop a like, hit that sub button, and we'll see you in the showcases.